Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to RVCCIS.info, the channel where faculty representatives from Rock Valley College's Computers and Information Systems department talk to you about things, roughly speaking, related to technology or school or whatever. In the meeting with us today is Stephanie Washer, who's already waving, and I totally missed it. And me, Eric Wolf. It's a late night, everybody. For us, we're already gassed, I think, and it's only the second week of school here. So you guys are doubtless doing better than we are already.
Yeah.
On today's episode, we thought we would talk to you a little bit about headphones, actually. For those of you who have been listening to any of our previous episodes or, via social media, have heard me really harping on having a good set of headphones here during the apocalypse. This is us trying to tell you, learn a little bit, oh, that hurt, from some of our examples. So we've assembled a host of headphones that we use, and when we tell you that people who are in CIS and the surrounding professions, when we spend way too much money on technology, you're about to see exactly what we mean.
Yeah.
So, Stephanie, you want to take us out?
Okay, let me see. What do I want to start with? Okay, so I just recently bought a couple pairs of things, but I've got, let's see what the Raycons. Can you see them?
Yep.
I bought blue because I didn't want to lose them, so that's why I got the blue. And I actually really like them, but they're okay. I mean, I don't think the mic is as good as the Soundpeats ones that are almost exactly.
Oh, that's outstanding. Soundpeats.
Yeah,
I've wanted a pair of Soundpeats just to try them for a while now.
They're like $30, right? They're cheap.
Yeah.
So I actually like them better than the Raycons. I like them better. They turn on when you take them out of your case. Same with the Raycons, if I would have had my case with me. But I feel like this mic and I just feel for the price, these are the better ones. These are nice. They're nice. But what video did I make? I made a video with them and they sounded tinny.
Oh yeah, they all sound terrible. Something we've not mentioned before, but it's worth mentioning here is if for whatever reason you have to do like we're doing and recording a video, you really want like a real microphone, or even the one here in your computer is going to be better than a set of wireless ones. The Bluetooth low latency stuff, it's just a narrow bandwidth worth of data. So what it ends up doing is, like, if you can picture a sound wave going like this, that's a lot of data. So it just cuts off the top and the bottom and you get the middle. And it's always tinny and it always sounds compressed because legitimately it is. So like all earbuds or all Bluetooth, I think that's better. Headphones sound meh at best because it's really not what they're built to do. It's not for getting your voice to the computer. It's for getting the stuff from the computer into your skull. So it's a one-way street for that.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually this is my second pair of Soundpeats. I have a different one, but I'll save that for a minute.
Okay.
And I really do think for the price, I'm pretty sure I paid $29.99 for these. I think
that's awesome.
And on Amazon, most likely, because that's where I buy everything. And then these I got 15% off, because if you buy Raycons full price, you are silly. You can find them for 15% off all day long. If not, there's some podcasts that will have a
like a discount code on there.
Yeah. If you go to what is that? Retail Me Not. They always have a discount code for some of this stuff. So. Yep. Or you can email me. You a discount code.
Drop us a comment. Leave us a comment. We'll get back to you. That's easy.
Yeah, I think I got an email saying, "Hey, if you know anybody that wants to buy these for 15% off." So Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I never get any of that. Like, if you are listening out there, any company, send me stuff. I will happily talk about your stuff like
Yeah.
all day long. But nobody ever, it's my hideous visage. You've got this happening in the frame, and they're like, we ain't sending you nothing
Yeah.
because we don't want to be associated with that.
Yeah. The best thing about these, though, these, they don't stay in very well when I'm working out. They just don't. But they do work fine for like around the house or gardening or whatever. So it's really not, they're fine and they sound fine. If I have a headache, they're awesome because they don't hurt my.
Yeah, the earbud type is way better for, like, if you've already got eye strain from staring at a computer all day or whatever. These are nice because they only weigh a couple of grams. Your skull doesn't really know that they're in there. So I am, if Chuck Conkle was here, he and I would be the Apple stoolies, I think, for this. But I have the AirPods, the first generation ones. Never pay full price for these things. Like, here at the beginning of the school year is a fantastic time to be looking. I think these came down to $120 like today on Amazon. I will put the link in there. Otherwise, go back and check our Twitter and or Facebook at RVCCIS info. Both of those. And I'm positive the links are in there. But I have all this Apple stuff. So, like, the camera that didn't work over here is an iPad. This is an iMac. My phone right here is an iPhone. And just being able to flip between them is fantastic. I would not work out in these. They are not sweat-proof. And actually, these are so not sweat-proof. During one of the really hot days, I walked Barrett to my folks, and this bud stopped working from the sweat. So last week, I actually bought a pair of their Beats Power Beats, not the wireless ones, but with the wire that goes behind your neck. And those are really good too, because again, with all the Apple stuff, I can just click from one to the other and switch over. And for a wildebeest like me, at least I won't damage them by just wearing them. So those really are the only two earbud types that I've ever liked. The rest of all of them I have sent back because they just don't work for me.
I got the Soundpeats ones that go around your neck too. I mean, they're fine. These are fine. I like them because I can do the old lady. Have you ever seen the people with the glasses that? So if like my husband comes over and talks to me while I'm gardening, I can just take them out and just let them hang, and then they're not gonna go anywhere.
Fall out.
Right.
Or,
yeah. So they'll just stay around my neck. I do like that because these I will end up losing them. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah.
And these I just looked up the price: $27.99, $25.99.
Ooh, 25. There you go.
Maybe we'll
do this again because you can tell we are too dumb not to keep buying more as time goes on. So one of these days I'm going to be like, here's a set of Bluetooth ones I just tried, or like whatever.
Well, and the amazing thing is, this is what cracks me up. So today I go work out and I'm like, oh, I'm going to go stand on the go run on the treadmill for a little bit. Do you think I have some headphones in my bag? No.
Yeah.
No headphones.
It's going to be like paper towels or napkins or something. You have to have one everywhere you're going to go. So there should be, a pair in your car, a pair in your office, a pair in the kitchen. They're just everywhere.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much where it is right now.
I think that wraps up our earbuds section. Yes. But for over-the-ear headphones, we've got more. So I'm going to take this one out because I feel as though I have not only too many, but really idiot reasons for needing more. So I will start at the cheapest and I will work my way up. I think that sounds the most. I'll only do two, then we'll hand it back. I have four. I have
two, but we have one that overlaps.
That's true. So whatever. I will start with the cheapies. These are Plantronics. I know what you're thinking. like Plantronics used to make, remember when you would see like in movies from the 90s when there would be like a boiler room someplace and people would be selling stocks to like old ladies? They would have the headpiece that goes up and around and over. Those were Plantronics. And actually, this is that same company. I bought these for Barrett, my 4-year-old. He was, I'm going to use the word jealous, when I got a really nice pair of over-the-ear headphones, and I would let him use them. And then I watch him as he take them off, and he would just torque them. And I'm like, no, you can get your own pair. Mm-hmm. So these are really nice. They weigh like 4 ounces. They don't exist practically. And actually, the sound is really good. These are Backbeat 600s, I think. And I got these on Amazon. And if you've been listening, you know that I am a big open box shopper. So these were usually $100-ish. I got it open box for $17. They just didn't have the box, but all the accessories were in here. So I wiped it down, and here you go. These are nice because the ear cups swivel, which means, and it's hard for me to do with my arm, but if you wear them around your neck, you can swivel them out of your way. Now, I have a big head and a big neck, so many of you won't find the same issue, but you can swivel them out of your way, which is a really great feature. And actually, these can connect to 2 devices at a time, which is pretty nice. So Plantronics, Backbeat, I think 600. We'll put the links for everything down below so you can see those. I'll do one more. These are my office pair. So this is the pair I actually drove back down to RVC to emancipate after the quarantine. So we were allowed like a 10-minute interval to go smash and grab in our offices, and this is what I got. These are older Sony WHC700s. I think I'm getting that right. Like I said, links down below. Bluetooth, these are actually really nice. They have the swivel thing. Let's see if you can hear this. I'm not sure if you can hear this. Mm-hmm. That's why they're my office pair. Like, if you move your head, they make noise. I understand that not all of the Sony Wacha 700s, they actually have a brand new one of these that's actually supposed to be really, really nice for $100. But every time I move my head, they creak. So I thought, I'm not dealing with this at home where I'm doing, 20 plus hours of video production every week. These can sit at work where I need them. And I've actually only recharged these 2 times. I bet you I've worn them for over 100 hours on. And they noise cancel just a little bit, but it's just fine. And I know I got these at VIP Outlet for $30. So they were seriously cheap. And actually, these came with their box with everything in it. It was just... I think I bought them right after Christmas, and I just think that they were missing the outer box and wrapper. I'm like, for $30, sold. Mm-hmm. So Sony Wacha WHC 700s. Very good. I like these, actually. So go for it.
So I've got, the generic, let's see. They're called Cohen E7s. They do the same thing. They swivel and stuff. The reason I got these is because I wanted to be able to plug them into my computer, because I don't have an extra Bluetooth. I don't have Bluetooth on my desktop, so that's why I got these. But I've decided that I should not be corded ever, because I never really pay attention to that. Yeah. I mean, it's really probably not a good idea for me to be corded to anything. So I really like them, and they connect to everything and really well. I don't know. What did I pay for them? Now that I'm just kind of all over the place, I paid $49.99 for them.
Yeah,
they're
Cohen's
$59.
are Cohen, Cowin. So I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. You'll see huge amounts of reviews on them on Amazon. I actually had that pair put in
39,000.
Yeah, I had them in white because everything has to be an ostentatious color. I actually wanted purple, but they were out. So
they get the purple.
Yep, I thought purple would have been cool, but they were out. But my head is so big that they legitimately did not fit. I was See, if you do not have a gargantuan whopper head, they sounded really nice, I thought.
They do. They
But
actually are really nice. It's the same size as my Beats.
I couldn't do it. I literally I had them on for moments. I'm like, this is not going to go. And
yeah, I think they actually work pretty well. I really like them. I don't know. I mean, they're fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, huge reviews though. I mean, it's like 4.8 out of 40,000. Yeah.
Yeah, 39,000 reviews, and they got 4.4 out of 5 out of 39,000 people.
Like sunny days don't get that kind of review. You know, it's crazy. So.
And there's a $10 coupon when you buy it.
There always is. Okay, so I've got two more, and Steph and I have one that overlaps. So I will get to we'll do the overlapping one last. I did get another set of Sony headphones when these went back to my office. Like I said, we spend too much money on this stuff. These are not. So again, if you've been watching any of the stuff we've put on social, remember at RVCCIS info on Twitter and Facebook. Really, the single biggest upgrade I can tell you, and the single fastest upgrade to this new work from home life, is noise canceling headphones. Because like it is amazing just how much it changes your workflow. For I cannot speak highly enough of noise canceling headphones. So I actually keep in each of my offices. So I have an office upstairs and an office downstairs, which is not true anymore. I was evicted from my office upstairs when my wife got sent home. So she's got that office, but she holds on to these for most of the time. These are not, they're called MX1000s. Those are they compete with Bose for like the best Bluetooth headphones, noise canceling headphones. Those were way too rich for my blood. Like I cannot spend $350 on headphones. That would make me flop sweat. All of these together cost me $240. So like that's a little more like it. These are Sony XB, which is extra bass 900s. They are noise canceling. They weigh nothing, and with the exception of a little bit of a difference between the MX 1000s and XB 900s, these are like half the cost. Again, I did not pay full price for these. I got these on Amazon Warehouse, I think, for $70. And these are crazy light. The microphone is actually really good for a Bluetooth microphone. The battery is really good. They swivel. I think I fielded phone calls all day in these because that's how good the headphones are. So I have fantastic things to say about these, but do not work out in them. I worked out in them one time before I destroyed myself and can't make my hand turn this way. So I worked out in them one time, and the ear cups are funky as hell, and will not come clean. So I was like, I'm never ever wearing these again to work out in because I am a disgusting pig. So these also, remember, the link is down in the description below, are fantastic headphones.
Yeah, I was going to say the battery life on the Cohen's is 30 hours, and it really is pretty long. And the other two are that or more. And the battery life, or other three, the in-ear ones, they're really good. I don't even notice, when they die. So.
And the last pair that we have similar. Beatses, more Beats. Although they are, so Stephanie has the upgraded ones. I have the ancient Studio 3s, and you have Solo Pros, right?
I have Solo Pros in an ugly gray that no one wants.
See, and again, there's never a color too ostentatious for me, but I actually kind of like the gray ones.
I don't mind. Who's going to see me in these?
There you go.
No one. And if I'm working out, who cares?
And mine are white, which means we will not be working out in these because I will funkify these in short order. Yeah. But But I actually think the noise canceling on these is better than the Sony ones, and they don't make you feel like you're in an airplane. You know how like actually that was the big problem I had with the Bose, which made me decide not to spend $350 on the Bose. It's like 700s. I forget what they're called. As soon as the noise canceling turned on, you legitimately could not hear what was going on around you. It was like, wow, that's crazy. But I also felt like I was being driven to the bottom of the sea because my ears could feel the pressure from that. And the Beats ones, they don't do the same kind of noise canceling. So like I have a fan in the other room that just runs all day. You can't hear it until you get right up on top of it. Then you hear a very, very faint hissing from it. But these do a great job of noise canceling without making you feel like your head's going to explode.
Yeah. I think they do a great job.
So there you go. Way too damn many headphones. That's how we should be able to.
I haven't had these long enough to complain about them. I haven't really had them that long. So, but my husband watches TV in the other room while I'm doing stuff and I can't hear him. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's great. I was getting, there was guys coming by the house. We were getting bids for our garage to be done earlier in the summer when I had these. And I would just park in these and I would work on, you know, making new content for classes. And I had like 3 people come to the house, ring the doorbell and knock on the door, and I could not hear them. And I'm literally on the other side of the door. You just couldn't hear it. And that, you know, while listening to NPR. So it wasn't like I was doing anything, you know, there was no Skrillex happening in there at the time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Well, and these you really like too, because you could just use your Apple charger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The rest of them are, you know, not that way.
Is the wire life really sucks with all of these, because I have 1 Lightning or 2 Lightning. I guess these use Lightning to charge. The Beats use Lightning to charge. 2 of them use USB-C, the 2 Sonys do, and then the other one uses micro USB. So I never have the right cable, which is stupid but true.
Mine are, everything I talked about except for the Beats is micro USB. I just have I can't believe you don't have this. I just have
the one cable with the caps.
No, well, I just have it plugged in. I have basically it's an extender, you know, for USB, and then I have every single cable that I need just hanging to charge. So
I'm just ultra lazy. Can you see them? Yeah, right there. Let's see. That box right there. That cigar box has all the cables I could possibly need in there. I'm like, but it's way over there. And yeah, terminal
mine
laziness.
has a little on-off button for turning. If I need to use it, I'll turn it on. But usually I'm charging something. I mean, so yeah.
So there you go, everybody. Way too dang many headphones.
Yeah.
You can tell I'm serious because we're shaking the camera. So if you have a favorite pair of noise canceling or otherwise Bluetooth headphones, please be sure to go ahead and leave us a comment down below. Remember, we will have all of the products we talked about here, and don't anybody be afraid to send us products out there. We would love for that to happen.
Yeah, because we'd be dumb enough to buy it.
Oh yeah, but if I don't have to buy it, I would gladly review it for you for no purchases. That's even better, because we're teachers and we have teacher salaries. So I'm sick of eating canned food. So leave us a comment below if you've got a favorite pair, etc., because clearly we are going to continue to purchase way too many of these, and by this time next year we'll have 16 different ones that we can tell you about. As well, as I've actually remembered to mention several times here during the course of this episode, do be sure also while you're down there commenting to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified of future episodes. We are doing our damnedest to get back on track with 2-a-week episode structures. It's just...
life has been getting in the way, unfortunately.
Knucking futs. It's been knucking futs. Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So we hope to get back on that schedule. But for content much more regularly, you can find us on both Twitter and Facebook at RVCCIS Info, where just today there were tweets and posts about headphones and laptops and work from home strategies and a host of other things on there. And you can always interact with us there as well. So on behalf of Rock Valley College's Computers and Information Systems Department, Stephanie Washer, myself, Eric Wolf, and our two fallen comrades. They're not fallen comrades. They are absentee comrades. Chuck Conkle, that's much better. They're not dead. Chuck Conkle and Jim Conley. I'm sorry, gents. I didn't mean that.
We could just say Jim's biking.
Yeah, Jim is biking. Whatever time of day it is that you are watching this, it is also probably accurate that Jim is biking. On behalf of all of us in CIS and the rest of the Rock Valley College community, stay safe and stay sane out there, everybody.